there. There are some horrible truck drivers out there. I don't do these videos very often, but I'm telling you right now, this one's well overdue. I get a lot of comments and I just need to vent. So you all are get to hear my vent right now. All right. Today, I'm going to talk about respect. Talk about respect for truck drivers. I'm also going to talk vice versa, truck drivers' respect for the public. So you're going to want to see this. If you're part of the general public of the United States and you don't respect truck drivers, then it's because you don't understand what we go through and you don't understand everything that happens in a truck. Now, I'm gonna touch on a couple subjects here because I'm kind of annoyed. I got some really bad comments lately, and I don't think people really understand. So first of all, driving around a semi truck. Semi trucks are large. They stop very slowly. They they speed up very slowly, and if you don't understand these things, they turn wide. You need to just back off and give them their space. Not that they're entitled to it. It's called driving etiquette. You have to drive safely, drive defensively, whatever you want to call it. Um, Maybe you don't realize that truck drivers save more lives every single day than anybody else in our country. Now you're going to say I'm crazy, but it's true because you never see this on the paper, you never see this on the TV because we've saved people's lives. Good truck drivers, and I'm going to emphasize good truck drivers, make sure they keep space, make sure that they predict what's going to happen before it happens so they can react to it. They always have an out so that it's them and not the car in front of them. Good truck drivers save more lives every single day, multiple lives every single day, every single trucker than anybody else on in this country. You may not realize it, but if you think about it, 3 million truckers. Let's say each of them does a life-saving maneuver 3 times. That's 9 million people a day they saved. I, I don't know how else to say it, but that's the truth. Now, you've heard this line 1,000 times. You're probably tired of it, but truck drivers bring you everything that you have. They bring you your food, they bring you your phones, they bring you your clothes, they bring you your cars, they bring you all of these things. If you don't like truck drivers, then don't buy those things because then we won't have anything to do. But you can't. You know why? Because everything comes on a truck and you would probably starve to death or freeze to death. The thing you don't realize is we also bring all the essential goods, all the hospitals, fire departments, police departments, military outside contractors, building maintenance, building materials. That's all brought by truck drivers. So if guess what? If we didn't exist, hospitals wouldn't be well stocked. You wouldn't be able to get any medical care. The fire departments wouldn't be able to do what they do. And if you're going to say, what about a fire department comes on a truck? Well, just to build the truck alone, you need parts that come from a truck. Second of all, everything in that fire department came from a truck. Police departments, all their cars, their guns, their uniforms, their desks, everything they have came on a truck. Without trucks, no police. Military. Most people don't think about the military because the military has their own trucks. But there are a lot of outside contractors that bring military stuff to the military bases for them to use. So guess what? That wouldn't exist if truckers didn't exist. And building materials. Everything that's used to build your houses, skyscrapers, anything you build out there is brought on a truck. So these are some really good reasons to understand and respect good truck drivers. And I do this on purpose because I'm not claiming there aren't bad truck drivers out there. There are some horrible truck drivers out there. And that's going to lead me into my second part of my rant. Now, this one is more for truckers. Truckers, y'all need to do your part, okay? If you're one of these people that are trashing up truck stops and trashing up the side of the road, doing that kind of stuff, you're part of the problem. You need to stop doing that. You need to either choose to be a professional driver and handle yourself in a respectful way or get out of the industry because you're not helping. If you're not doing your pre-trips and post-trips and regular maintenance on your trucks, you're not driving a safe vehicle. Again, if you can't do these things, don't be in the industry. It's going to harm yourself and other people, and nobody wants to be harmed because somebody didn't feel like doing their job that day. And most and foremost, this is the one that really blows my mind because I do get a lot of comments about this. Truck drivers that aren't professional drivers. Okay? Now, a lot of you guys watching this are professional drivers, and don't take this personally, okay? But if you are this guy and you know who you are, then you need to knock this stuff off. If you're tailgating people, if you're parking in the passing lane, that means staying in the passing lane longer than you should. You know, if you're not letting people pass you in a timely manner. Things like that. That's just regular driving etiquette. Now, you may not like doing those things, and I know it sucks. It'll cost you 5 seconds. But if you're on time and doing everything as you should as a professional truck driver, that 5 seconds means absolutely nothing because you're an hour early everywhere you go. I don't know. Just thought I'd vent this out because I've been getting a lot of comments about it. Let me know down in the comments if I forgot anything, if you think truck drivers need to know something, or if you're a truck driver and you think the general public needs to know something. Put it down in the comments because it's time that we have a real conversation about this and stop trashing each other all the time. Not all truck drivers are bad. Not all car drivers are bad. There are bad of both, but there are also good drivers of both. And most of all, you know what, guys? Whether you want to believe it or not, we're not just big scary machines out there. Truckers are people too. Treat us like people. Now it's time for me to ask you a favor. Go down if you found anything informative, if you agree, if you disagree, anything in this video that you found of value, go down and hit subscribe, hit like. Make sure you drop me a comment. Driving with John is coming!